Not every war is loud. Some are silent, invisible, waged in quiet rooms, behind tired eyes, and in the space between breaths where no one is watching. This is for the ones who fight battles the world will never see. The ones who get out of bed when their body says stay down. It's the ones who show up to work, to family, to life, carrying weights no one else can feel. The ones who smile through pain, listen while breaking, care for others while their own hearts are unraveling. They don't wear medals. They don't post updates. But every day they survive is a victory. We were taught to celebrate the loud wins, the promotions, the milestones, the applause. But the truth is, some of the most heroic things you'll ever do will happen in silence. Like forgiving someone who never apologized. Like walking away from what's breaking you, even when you still love it. Like believing in yourself when every voice in your head tells you not to. These fights don't get fanfare. They don't trend, but they shape your soul. You grow in the places no one claps for, but you transform in the moments no one witnesses. And while the world is watching highlight reels, you're writing a story no one else could live. Take Leah, for example. She lost her brother to addiction. Grief swallowed her whole. But every morning, she still made breakfast for her kids, still packed lunches, still whispered kindness to others, even when her own voice was breaking. No one saw her shaking hands as she tied shoes. No one saw her in the bathroom holding her breath so the sobs wouldn't reach the hallway. But she fought. Every single day. And now she leads a support group for people who've lost someone they loved to silence. Not because she conquered grief, but because she learned how to walk with it, without letting it own her. Or Darren, a man who never fit the mold. Anxiety, depression, social fears, things he couldn't name growing up in a house that called emotion weakness. He didn't go viral, didn't get a book deal. He just kept showing up, to therapy, to his art, to his life. And slowly he built a new language for his pain, not to erase it, but to honor it. Because some days, surviving is the victory. There are people who are still here, not because it was easy, but because they refused to disappear. If you're one of them, this is for you. You don't owe the world a performance. You don't have to explain the war inside you. You just have to keep going, even if your hands shake, even if no one claps, even if the only thing you do today is breathe. That is enough. Your strength is not in how loud you roar. It's in how steady you rise, how gently you hold yourself, how fiercely you choose to keep living when part of you wants to disappear. So keep walking, one quiet step at a time. Because maybe your quietest steps are the ones that will echo the longest. Let me tell you about Ava. Ava doesn't exist. Not exactly, but she could. Because Ava is the kind of person you've passed on the street and never noticed. She works 2 jobs, studies at night, and sends money to a family who doesn't know how close she came to giving up. Her friends think she's strong, resilient, they say, because she always smiles. But they don't see what happens when she closes her door at night. They don't hear the silence she sleeps in. They daren't feel the weight of the future. She is trying to hold up with hands that are already tired, and still she moves. She learns. She builds. She loves, quietly, powerfully. Her story is fictional, but her strength, her pain, her quiet fire, that is real, that belongs to thousands. Maybe to you, and it's worth saying, acknowledging pain doesn't make you weak. Telling your story even to yourself isn't complaining. It's resisting invisibility. In a world obsessed with success stories, Ava's story is one of survival, one of depth, one of dignity without spotlight. You might be looking at someone who's already fought 10 invisible wars before noon. You might be looking at someone like Leah, or Darren, or Ava. You might be looking at someone like you. You're not falling behind. You're moving through a storm no one else can feel. That makes you braver than they'll ever understand.